All right. I'm patriotic. You can see. Apparently, if you do anything remotely Canadian, it gives you rights to do and say whatever you want. Anyways, let's talk about something here. Let's talk about Canada today. I posted something on Facebook that maybe came off as a little angrier than was intended. I'm a nice guy. I'm a real nice guy. Flowers, man. I'm sitting beside flowers. Could a bad guy sit beside flowers? Anyways, listen. Here's the deal. Let me explain Canada today. Growing up, Ottawa is a government town. Ottawa is a very middle class, maybe upper middle class. Ottawa is a very middle class, nice, dull, boring town. Probably about 1 million people, a little over 1 million people. We don't do much well here, but what we do well is festivals. National festivals, national events. We are damn good at it. We have Winterlude, skating on the canal. Everybody shows up, bring your skates, skate for free. Tulip Festival, whatever, Jazz Festival, Blues Fest, big rock and roll festival. Ottawa is a peaceful, safe, clean, wonderful place, and all of that every year is encapsulated in Canada Day. Canada Day is a great day. I think on average like 300,000 people come to Ottawa to celebrate Canada Day. It's one of the great events in North America. Not a roller coaster ride, but it's a lot of fun. It's peaceful, it's safe, everything's free. You come here, downtown is closed off, you wander, you meet people, you smile, you share. It is really a beautiful event. It's a bunch of different people, different backgrounds, everybody coming together to celebrate the diversity that is Canada. Now, things have been changing. The 90s, when I was there, all my teenage friends, we'd go, we'd party, we'd have a good time. Those were good times. It was kind of like the whole party system now, the TV show that goes with it was all being kind of developed, so it was really free, really open, no security checks, very little security was needed. And so it was just totally cool. It was just such like an amazing event, an amazing gathering of lots of people. 9/11 happened. Things started to change. Security things started to be upgraded. In 2017, I think they expected like 1 million people in Ottawa. I don't know what the number was, but I think for the 150th birthday party, U2 was here. The Queen. Who knows if the Queen, Justin Trudeau, was still riding that high of being the great new world leader. That's changed, by the way. So 2011, you had to start having security checks and this and that. Anyways, it's still a very nice event. Businesses in Ottawa make a lot of money. That's good for everyone in Ottawa. Byward Market is rocking and rolling till all hours of the night. Now, let's discuss Freedom Convoy. We had these dipshits show up here for like 3 weeks in January. And they're coming back once a month now. I guess every weekend they're going to come back. They're angry people. They're downers. They're not the kind of people you want to invite to a party. Particularly when these are people that could be carrying a virus that could kill you. You know, like, come on. Now, what happened this year was, I think, 2 weeks of total hype. These Freedom Convoy people telling everybody how they're going to come down here. They're going to, whatever, protest, peaceful protest, who knows. Blowing horns, shirts that say offensive things. You know, for months we've seen these trucks driving around with fuck Trudeau flags. You know. This is like the opposite of it. They're classless people. Take a nice event. They come show up at a nice event. They could have come down to Canada Day. Rather than come here in February, come and walk the streets in July. It's all free. It's all open. We have DJs. We have bands. We have all that stuff going on. You didn't have to shut down the city yourself. Anyways, this year Canada Day was lots of cops. Cops everywhere, which we're paying for, by the way. This is part of the problem. Lots of cops, lots of protesters. Probably not that many protesters, but the fact that the good people basically stayed home meant that they had an outsized footprint, and just nobody there. Like from normally like 100,000 people on the streets, I'm biking through there. Did I see 10,000 people? Did I see 10,000 people? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know, this whole pandemic thing, it's very sad. This was supposed to be a big party, a big event, and instead, I don't know. You know what, I hate to say it, but I don't know what the definition is. I don't know what the official definition is, but this Freedom Convoy thing, I think it's beyond political, and it's like some kind of cult. I hate to say it. I think we've entered into full-on cult territory here. And I think what you have is a group of people standing on the street proselytizing, with some kind of messianic belief that they've got some truth that nobody else knows. I think there's some kind of fantasy about overthrowing the government. There's no clear objective with these guys. They had 3 weeks of international press. International. To lay out their argument and entice people to join them. They didn't do much of that. Anyways, now they're coming back every weekend this summer, all day long. I don't know. Anyways, it's the offensiveness, dude. Put on suit and tie, smile a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Justin Trudeau. And let me tell you something else. For a tyrant, let me explain to you, Freedom Convoy people, what Justin Trudeau did. Justin Trudeau, okay? You guys came here. You shut down 1,400 businesses, applied for federal government compensation because 1,400 businesses were negatively affected by the Freedom Convoy. Okay, so Justin Trudeau, you're a hated Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau, the tyrant of the world, wrote checks to pay those businesses off so you guys could have a 3-week party. The police bill alone for the first Freedom Convoy was $36 million. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for one tyrannical country to do for you guys, to bend over backwards. And you're still not vaccinated. Nobody's been thrown in prison over these vaccinations or the freedom to say and do what you want. So, let's grow up. Let's grow up. Let's put on our big boy pants, trucker convoy, Freedom Convoy. Let's put on our big boy pants. Let's go, again, volunteer your time. If you build things, go work for Habitat for Humanity. If you're a cook, go volunteer with a soup kitchen somewhere. If you're a musician, go teach art at the Boys and Girls. Do something productive. I think you've been hooked into something here where you're being manipulated and used. Sorry, folks. There's lots of other groups you can join. More positive, more helpful groups. Anyways. Do I care? Am I angry at these guys? Not really. Do I care? It's a pain in the ass. It's like a bunch of petulant little 13-year-old boys. When I used to drive down the street, I used to have Iron Maiden cranked in my car, and I'd pull up beside old people. And I'd be like this. Just staring. And I think when I was 17, I think I was really tough. And I think you're seeing that same kind of behavior with this Freedom Convoy, except these guys are like 35? 50? Come on, guys. Come on. Anyways, that's the story from here. Pandemic's been crazy. It's done crazy things to the world. Future Dan, if you're watching this, remember how crazy the pandemic was. It did crazy things. People with pre-existing conditions, whatever, trauma, financial problems, emotional problems. If any of these guys are in the convoy, come talk to me. I got time for that. I don't got time for this Freedom Convoy stuff. You know, you want to fight tyranny? There's Ukraine. 200 soldiers are dying a day in Ukraine, fighting Putin. They need guys like you. We don't in Ottawa. All right. We'll see if we can do it right next year. Goodbye.